Hi, I'm Ollie. I study biology at CATS and I am in my first year. Where am I from? So I'm from the north of England. From a town called Worksop near Sheffield, which is in North Nottinghamshire. Um, so yeah, East Midlands of England. What does a typical day look like for me? So of course it varies whether I have lectures or not. So I have lectures Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays. So on one of those days I'll get up at about 7:15. I will get all my things ready that I need for the day, and then I will walk to lectures with my friends at about 9:15. I'll have a lecture from 9 till 10. And then I won't have another lecture until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So in that time in between, we'll either have practical sessions where we'll be in the labs, or we'll be in a computer suite working on the computers, or we'll be in synthesis sessions, which are like class size conversations. So we talk about a certain topic with a lecturer, and it's groups of about 20 students. So they're quite good and interactive. Then I'll have my lunch at about 1 o'clock, and then have another lecture at 2, and that'll last until 3 o'clock. After that, there won't be any more lectures or anything like practicals for the rest of the day. So I will do a bit more work, which might include working towards an essay or a bit of revision or writing up some lecture notes. And I usually do that up until about 5:30-ish. Because then I'll go down to the hall at CATS to have dinner at about 6 o'clock. Then I'll come back at 7, do a bit more work, which again might be reading for an essay or writing an essay. And then once it gets to about 9 or 9:30, I'll chill out for the night and then go to sleep at about 11:30, so I can get up again and do it all over again. And of course there might be certain clubs or rehearsals that I'm doing as parts of different societies, or events like pub quizzes on with friends in the evening as well, so I'd just be doing those instead of working. What's my favourite animal? I feel like I have to answer that as biologist. My favourite animal is probably the octopus. Of course, they're just so smart and cool and just blow my mind. What advice would you give to someone applying to Oxford? I'd say if there's something in your gut saying that you should maybe go for it, and even if it is just that, a feeling, then I'd say it's worth it. Okay, so I'm going to answer a few questions about CATS now. So the first one, did you pick CATS? Yes, I did. I was lucky enough to be able to come on an open day, and I visited CATS on the open day, and I met my tutors that I have now. And they just seemed really chilled out. We went for a walk around college. It was really relaxed, and it was just a really welcoming environment. And most importantly, out of all the colleges that I visited during those days, I found that CATS was where I could see myself most. So that's why I picked it. How would you describe CATS in 3 words? Wow. Vibrant, definitely. In terms of the people, in terms of the societies. Modern would probably be the second word I'd choose. In terms of both like the architecture, but also how people go about their day. It's just it's a very modern way of life in terms of outlook, and just, I mean, that's probably part of feeling a bit independent as well, but there's definitely something there at CATS. You know, you have some of the nice Oxford traditions, but also there's like modern twists on it, which is really nice. And warm, probably. It's just really warm in terms of the the people who you meet when you get there. Thoughts on the library. So the library is somewhere I actually really like to work at Cats. It's a nice modern environment with all the books that I need. So for biology in particular, there are a few key textbooks that are really handy to have, and we have them all at Cats, but we also have a good selection of other really interesting textbooks. What hobbies do I do? So I play badminton within college, so that's pretty relaxed. I do yoga within college, and last term I was in the college musical, so that was good fun. What has been your favourite social event at Cats so far? So for me personally, I really like the ENTZs, ENTZ. That's just a little bit of lingo that we have at Cats, and that's basically it's basically like a college party that we have around every 2 weeks on a Friday night, and it's really nice. You see people from all over college, and people are just really friendly, and usually there's a theme, so it's fun to get dressed up. Okay, so finally I'm going to answer a few questions about subjects. So I study biology. I'm currently in my first year, but biology has now changed to a 4-year degree, which is really exciting, because in our last year we are able to do a research project on anything we want. So that's hopefully going to be good fun when it comes around. So first question, what are your tutorials like? So tutorials are actually pretty relaxed. The main tutor I have for like cellular and genetic biology, we have her once a week, and the tutorials usually last an hour. They're usually either on like a Wednesday in the day or a Friday evening, but your tutor just decides that with you. And because I have it with 3 of my other friends, it's a really nice, chill atmosphere. And we will write an essay the week before on a particular topic. So we'll do a bit of reading, and then we'll write the essay, and then we will get to the tutorial, and our tutor will go through any content that we covered. Anything that we weren't unsure of, we can just ask any questions, clarify things, and she'll ask us questions to make sure that we've understood what we've been reading and what we've been writing about. But tutorials are actually really fun. We get into some really interesting conversations, and sometimes it's cool when you just go off on a tangent and talk about something that's a little bit unrelated to what you're talking about, but it's still really interesting biology. So that's good fun.